So I'm sitting here with, would you mind introducing yourselves?
Hello, my name's Rita. I come from Portugal. I'm here representing not only Portugal as a government representative, but also representing the European Union.
Excellent.
Nice, my name is Sergei. I do come from Albania, and since this is the United Nations Children's Conference, I do represent all the Albanian children, although not just the Albanian country, but even Kosovo and the other children of Albania, the Albanian children wherever they are in the whole region, all over the world. And I'm 18 years old. I work as a volunteer in the Youth Parliament of Albania and in this debate coordinator. I'm very grateful to the fact that I'm here and working with these very wonderful people for raising the voice of children.
Excellent. So we're on the third day of the conference now, and you've spent the morning over in a plenary session at the General Assembly. How's it going so far?
We were sitting next to our governments actually, and even though it is very interesting to see everybody speaking and to see great celebrities in a way, because they're VIP people from our country, I think that in the past few days I've been learning how politics really is, and that in the General Assembly, for example, you have 3 days of speeches only, where nobody can intervene and can ask a question or I don't know what. So even though it is very good to be there and to be at the headquarters, I'm a bit disappointed in the way everything runs.
Probably I'm going to start it since the beginning, because the first day was tiring, and we thought the first day would be like the easiest one to pass over. And I got a very headache on the next morning. I don't know why. Was it because of the high distance I got from the hotel, or was it because of the cold of New York, or was it because of the 1 days before schedule who was overloaded? And I totally think that there were the same things said since the beginning up to the end of the session, up to the end of the day. What are we going to do, and what are we supposed to do, and what the children are supposed to do and to act while we're entering the United Nations, and while we discuss about raising our children's voice to a better future.
But may I just comment on that? Actually, I thought that the first day was kind of interesting, but for the first time, children, and for the first time for me, of course, because in 2002 the same thing happened, but for the first time for me, I saw children from all over the world sharing exactly the same thoughts and sharing how they wanted to act. And we kind of sorted out ideas like, what is the best way for us to come through? What is the best way for getting heard? And so I thought actually that the first day, even though it wasn't politically big, I thought it was the most interesting day for me.
Well, I respect that, of course I do respect that, but it's just that probably different perception on days. I thought it was overloading on the same information coming through. But nonetheless, the first day had even some kind of side events like relaxing and energizing. They were good, but it's not that I'm 18 and my age is like older than the other 11 people doing like the rounding and spinning stuff and dancing and this stuff. I just wanted something more to raise the voice for. I just wanted something more to criticize for the probably the rightest stances. I just wanted to say something more for the children's rights, and not just in the beginning to feel relaxed. Probably I felt relaxed since at the time I came here, although I didn't know anybody else, and now I think I've met like wonderful people all over the world.
And that is exactly your point for me, because not only are we here to get heard, but we have to find in a way a strategy. Because how to get heard here, this is very important, but here we have support. Now for me the big deal will be when each one of us will return to her or his own country. And there they will have to show the governments, the school, the family, the friends, how important it is, everything we did here. And yesterday we were at the town hall meeting, and I was one of the representatives of the Children's Forum. And when I said an information which now I remember, when I came here, I was like, oh, I'm going to the UN, I'm going to the UNICEF. And the reaction of my friend was actually, really, that is boring. Because this is the picture in the moment that politics people are giving to children. That all of this is boring, that all of this is very complicated, and they don't have enough maturity to understand it and to get in the problem. But our job is exactly to show them the other way. And this is, for me, is going to be the big deal, because since things are not developed for our territory, for the children's territory, when you come to your country, you don't know where you should go. You don't know when to talk to. Today I was sitting with my delegates, and they were saying that there is no institution in my country where children can have a voice. So we are the beginning of a process, and being the beginning is always difficult.
Wow. So it seems like I'm finding a reference to process in here, and then I'm going everything she says. But that's true. Since in the beginning, let's start from back home. When I said I'm going to New York, well, amazed by the New York fact. Since that's, then I continue and say I'm going to the United Nations headquarters. And it was not just a very small deal, but it was a very big deal. Oh my God, United Nations is a very, very important, like, it's like the government of the world for them, although that is just it is an organization. The government of the world, and the most secrets of the world, of the politics, and the most important things are implemented and are done and are signed in the United Nations offices. But then I came here. Very polite people, very simple people, very will to do something. And at least they had a very big mission and a very big message. Although the first day, as far as I said, was a little bit tiring. Probably this might be personal. The second day I tried to get the rhythm, and today was amazing. I visited like the one of the best places on the planet, like the United Nations headquarters that was collecting the information from all over the world, gathering the nations for today for one very simple purpose. The children. I met my own state delegates, which are very important people in my country, and I had the chance to salute and to share my own opinion of them just for a short time, because they had to give their speech and and then they went on. But nonetheless,